What's up, guys? So today's podcast is gonna be by myself, and it's a bit noisy in the background. I do apologize, but my room is being occupied right now, and my sister's watching TV, so it's not really. And all the rooms in my house are kind of occupied, so there's not very many places to make a podcast. But I figured I'd come outside, and it's a bit noisy, so I do apologize for that. So I want to get something really quickly cleared up that I did get cleared up in the last video. This is not a daily podcast. Well, it may be coming up, like maybe it starts off every other day and then every day, maybe. But the title of the podcast is just called Daily Podcast. So I just want to get that cleared up so you all know it's called Daily Podcast. That's the title of it. It's not a daily podcast. So, okay, today's podcast is going to be about a couple things. Usually we answer questions. Today I'm making this podcast by myself, but today's episode is about Age of Ultron, the review. Okay, so, oh man, that's really noisy. They're building a house right beside me. So, let's get started off. This movie, and this review will not contain spoilers. I'll tell you guys whenever the spoiler comes up, but, so, this movie is really good. It was really well done. It was excellent, I think. It was, so good. I'm not going to just say it was really good. It was really well done. It had some great storyline. It had sentimental values. It had Hawkeye. If you're a fan of Hawkeye, he becomes a bigger part of the story. And I liked Hawkeye in the first one, But, you like everybody else a little bit better probably because they all have their own movies. And you get to know the character, that person, a little bit better in their own movie. But in this one, Hawkeye, he stole the show. I mean, on all the, magazines and stuff, Hawkeye isn't even on the cover. Which is really weird because he was, a big part of the story. He was really big in it. Nick Fury, as you guys most of you like him, he wasn't big into it. He was hardly in it. But we got 2 new characters. Oh, no, well, 3 new characters, I think, yeah. No. Well, they're not main, but I'll tell you, that's part of the spoiler, I'll tell you. But we got, as you guys all know, even if you haven't seen the movie, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. And they were really good in it. I really liked their personalities. Their accents were great. The actors they used for them, they were very, very good. They portrayed the part, just really good. And Scarlet Witch, she didn't really have a suit, a costume. And neither did Quicksilver. Well, he kind of did. You could know what Quicksilver wears, because that's the only thing he wears. And then Scarlet Witch wore her, jacket and her cool clothes. But they didn't really have costumes, which was fine. I don't care, but, I'm actually currently making a Hawkeye vest, which I haven't started on yet. But in my last video, I showed you guys how long is, okay. Showed you guys all the foam I got, and so yeah. But the podcast, I'm sorry guys, the movie was just really good. And so right now is the spoilers. You can skip it, fast forward, and then I'll say this is no longer a spoiler. So, but just fast forward, just 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, but. So, yeah, Hawkeye, I really liked how they showed his family and his house and his kids and wife, and that was really good. It really surprised me. I was like, whoa, and it was really good. I liked how he has his home out in the woods, and it's just his family, and it was really good. So, I liked how Black Widow became part of their family, kind of. I don't think they're related. I just think she's I don't think they're related, no, but I think that they're the good enough friends that she's like an aunt to his kids. And in the first one, this is still spoiler alert, but in the first one, you see that she and him, it makes it look like they have some sort of chemistry a little bit. Not, well, you know what I mean? Like, you think they should fall in love, and then you see the Hulk and her, and it's like, come on! It's like, okay, it's either Cap, because you guys had your own movie together, or Hawkeye. And it turns out Hawkeye and her, but I think that it really bothers me that, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but Hulk and her, Bruce Banner and her, I just don't think are right. I mean, I don't know. I think Cap and her should fall in love. But, you know, that's the way they wrote the script. It's a little bit disappointing, but that doesn't matter. It's just a little quick thing. And the next Marvel movie it's going to be Civil War, which I'm pretty excited about. I mean, I'm not the biggest excited about because of course, I don't want Iron Man and Cap to fight. I mean, it's like, come on, guys. They got along so good in the end. I didn't read the Civil War comic book because I literally knew. I was like, they're going to come out with a movie, and I don't want it to ruin it for me because you don't know this yet, and I like the movies better than comic books. I am sorry, guys. A lot of you guys are going to hate me. Well, a lot. They're my 14 subscribers. Yeah, but thank you guys for subscribing to me because I can't talk too long. I get a little bit boring. Okay, wow, it's 6 minutes. Yeah, but I just get annoying and stuff sometimes. But I just like to talk on camera, you know. And so thank you for subscribing to me. This video is not over yet, but I still want to say, you guys, I'm sorry, or thank you for subscribing. But don't hate me. If I like the movies better than the comic books, it's my choice. I mean, a lot of my friends are like, you're so annoying, and I'm like, the movies are just more interesting because I hate reading. I hate reading books. I hate reading comic books. I hate reading. I like reading magazines, but it's about the only thing I like to read. Except superhero bios. I like to read those, but I just don't like to read anything that much. So, yeah, the movie was excellent. I actually went to the movie in costume, not in the biggest costume because the Iron Man suit wasn't done yet, so I didn't get to wear it. I just wore Hicksink's helmet, and it was completely battle damaged. It was really cool. And then Ashton Hicksink, he went in a Captain America suit, and it was really funny. Yeah, it was epic. It was really cool. He had like his full decked out suit with his cargo pants, and we were wanting to get some pictures, but nobody got pictures. But we did get a lot of kids staring at us and smiling, and some kids were like peeking over top of us because they were above us, and they were like peeking over us during the whole movie. And I was like, and he hid back, and it was so cute. And I was doing a little bit of dancing while we were waiting for the movie to start. And I was like, boom, and it was really funny. How long is this video? 8 minutes. Okay. But it's fine. My last one was 15 minutes. It's podcast. I mean, it's not really a podcast because you guys know podcasts are, they're like 2 hours or an hour to just keep people entertained for something. So I can't post on my YouTube yet. I don't know what's wrong. My brother knows how, but he's not home yet, and it's a bit too hard. But I can't post something over 15 minutes, which really sucks. So I'm going to make all my podcasts 15 minutes or shorter. Sorry about that. But I'm going to make part 2 of the videos. But, yeah, like, my very first podcast, well, my last podcast before this one, which was my first podcast, I was saying the end. You could see it ended like really briefly, like it wasn't like comment, rate, subscribe, guys, because it was like 20 minutes long, and then that's exactly where it trimmed to. So I actually remember I was like, scoot over, because she scooched over for some reason. I don't remember, but yeah. So how long is this video already? I'm sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. Sorry. So yeah, the movie was really well done. It was excellent. The acting was unbelievable. I mean, there was a lot of great reviews and a lot of bad reviews. I don't know why there was bad reviews. And of course, I'm a kid. I'm a DC comic nerd. Or not DC. Well, I am a DC nerd. Marvel nerd. I love that kind of stuff. And of course, I'm gonna love it. But this movie was really good. Like, it was really well done. If you don't like any of the Avengers movies, if you don't like any of those, that's fine. You don't have to see it. But it was great still. Like, my mom, she hasn't seen any of the Marvel. She's seen, like, a couple with me. Like, she's seen Guardians of the Galaxy. She's seen Captain America. And she saw the first, no, she didn't see the first Avengers. But, well, she saw, like, a couple clips of the first Avengers. But, so she hasn't seen any. But she understood it. We had to tell her just a couple things at the end. She was like, I don't understand why that robot guy. And I was like, Ultron? And she was like, yeah. And I had to explain to her who Jarvis was, but you guys all know that, probably. But, spoiler alert again, you ready? Okay. The Jarvis guy, I liked him as a character. I didn't like him as Jarvis. I liked his voice and everything. It's just, whenever I hear Jarvis in Iron Man's helmet, now I picture that guy. That's not what I want to picture. I mean, that guy was cool. He was epic. He was actually pretty cool. And I actually thought it was a bit sad. Not sad. I don't get why. I just, like, it was so good, the ending, whenever he, spoiler alert, big spoiler. Whenever Jarvis killed Ultron, that, like, little robot Ultron, it was really cool. And Scarlet Witch actually killed Ultron. Well, she killed the main Ultron, and which was pretty epic. Like, Scarlet Witch, she just killed Ultron. Whoa. Not just one of the little Ultrons, the big Ultron. She got him down, and then she, like, the big spoiler alert, ripped out his heart. That was awesome. That was really cool. How long is the video? 11 minutes. Wait, now it's 12. Hold on. 58, 59, 12 minutes. Okay, sorry, guys. And yeah, it was really good. I just loved it. It was a really good movie. And overall, I give it out of a 10, 1 to 10, I give it a, if the best movie ever in the world, they will never make a movie ever better again, would be 10. And like, that's a good movie. 10. That's a good movie. And 1 is Barbie. Then, sorry to any Barbie fans watching this. Apologize. I actually like some of the Barbie movies, but to watch with my sister, my little baby sister. If she's like, Braden, please watch, I'll find to sit down. But a really bad movie would be 1. I'd give it a 7.5. No, I'm going to give it an 8, actually. 8. And 10 being the best movie they'll ever make. That's pretty good. So guys, see ya. And I hope you liked this video. If you want more movie reviews, let me know down in the comments. And tell me if you like this movie review. And tell me if I needed if I dragged it out a little too much. And yeah, so peace guys. Comment, rate, subscribe.